The regular season is over, but not before one last Volquest Stock Report. Let's take a look back at the Vanderbilt game. Brent, stock up for you.
Yeah, I mean, Dylan Sampson's been great. You could certainly give him credit for what he's done and put him in that category. But I'm going with Nico. I just thought he was comfortable. I thought he played well. His 3rd and 14 throw to Chris Brazel was huge on that second drive. I thought his pass to Miles Kitselman for the touchdown was as good of a ball as he's thrown all year. He was patient and holding his fake to draw the linebacker in, but he got it out of his hand in enough time to give Kitselman room to get his feet down. That's a timing throw that's really good. The slant he threw to Mike Matthews, Mike was going to catch that one or it was going to leave a really bad mark because, I mean, he threw a dart in there. So, to me, I got to go with Nico. I mean, since halftime in Alabama, 12 touchdowns, 1 interception. The guy's figuring it out at this level. I think he's playing good football right now.
Perfect time to be playing your best football with a young quarterback, and that's headed to the college football playoff. Stock up for me this week. I'm going to go with Jermod McCoy. Much like you, it's like almost like you read my mind. You could go Dylan Sampson here really easily, but the way Jermod McCoy's played, you could argue that he has just been just as important to this team as number 6 has. And he has, really changed the way the secondary has played. Kid had another interception, Saturday. He's been fantastic and just seems like such a good kid from a good family. So, I'm president of the Jermod McCoy fan club here. Stock up for him. Stock down for me. I'm going to go kickoff coverage. Like, you give up the touchdown to start the game on what I think was a call. It was not a miss hit. I mean, just the way the ball went, like it just didn't seem like a miss hit to me. But then even later in the game, you don't kick it through the end zone and, you give up another kick return. It's like almost like the guys are like, oh, wait, they caught it. Oh, we have to tackle the guy. Oh, and then by that point, the guy's already by him. So, got to get that figured out. Can't do that coming up in the CFP. Stock down for you.
For me, it's penalties. I know it's a tired old story. Tennessee's always going to be a heavily penalized team, but you cannot have 100 yards of penalties, double-digit penalties in the college football playoff against a good team. You can get away with it against Vanderbilt. They've gotten away with it with some games this year, but you got to cut that down. You cannot have that type of day. You can't have the boneheaded penalties like John Campbell had. You got to learn to line up on sides on defense. I mean, you're averaging 2 to 3 of those a game over the last month of the season. You had 3 or 4 false starts. You just got to clean the penalty stuff up. You cannot hurt yourself in the college football playoffs, whether you're at home or away, by having 100 yards worth of penalties.
Agree there. Stock stagnant for me will be the injuries. Tennessee left the field Saturday really beat up. As of right now, we don't know the significance of some of those injuries. But, Tennessee is a team that, has Dante Thornton, Broom McCoy, Squirrel White, just the receiver position alone. Dylan Sampson walked off of there, beaten and battered after his 178-yard performance. But they just need some time to get healed up. And so until we get to that game against whoever that game is against, we are not going to know kind of the severity of things and how much, somebody will be limited. But the injuries for me right now is stock stagnant heading into the CFP.
Yeah, stock stagnant for me is real simple. Is Tennessee going to host or are they going to travel? We'll get a good gauge of that tonight when the playoff rankings are released to see how far Ohio State falls after their loss to Michigan. Where's Tennessee positioned at this point? How much does the conference championship games impact? Nobody knows any of that. So for me, it's the unknown, which is stock stagnant on whether or not Tennessee in the playoffs is going to be on the road. Are they going to be playing in Knoxville in what will be an unbelievable environment in Neyland Stadium? We'll get a better feel of it tonight, but we won't get the final answer till Sunday.
He is Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price. This has been the Volquest Stock Report for this post-Vanderbilt week as we head into the college football playoff coming up in just less than 3 weeks.